This is Dennis with Wheel Kinetics, and this is our 2004 Ford F250 Power Stroke Diesel FX4. It has 74,000 actual miles. It is on a clean title. It is a theft recovery. As you know, most of our trucks are theft recoveries. We've kind of gotten into this niche market because it saves you a ton of money, and you basically get the same truck for thousands less. This is one of the rare trucks that the insurance company has discretion on whether or not they're going to salvage the title. And on this one, they decided not to. So, somewhat to your advantage. In a way, I think the salvage title is better because you end up paying less overall. But this one is on a clean title. It is actual miles, which also means that we do have in-house financing available on this one. So I'll talk about that a little bit here when we get driving. For right now, we'll just do a quick walk around to the outside. Then we'll go inside and then take a quick drive, and that will be it. As you can see from the outside, it's pretty clean. It has a few issues, mainly here on the tailgate, which we'll swing around to. It's had some paint work, and the tailgate was definitely shot, and not terribly well. You can see here the little crease. And then you can see here little drip marks, run marks in there. So, and then a little chip guy up here. So not the best, but again, not bad. And if you're looking for a truck and you just want to do work with it, this thing's going to end up going pretty well. Here's tire. You can see it's got a little Rancho lift on it. We'll come over here. It's got a little broken lens. And I'm stopping anywhere that I see that there are problems. I've already gone over this truck a few times, so I'm just going to point out here where the problem areas are. This truck, we've actually had this truck for a long time. It came to us with a bizarre transmission issue. The transmission, it felt like the torque converter wouldn't release when it was stopped. So it would come out of the line very slowly, and then about 3 or 4 miles an hour it would get going again. And we thought it was in the torque converter. No matter what we could do, and send it to diesel shops, nobody could figure it out. So we put a new torque converter in it, new solenoids, new everything. Still couldn't figure it out. Turned out that it was the transmission. So this one has a brand new transmission in it. Take a look here under the hood. Hold on just one sec. Hopefully we don't get too seasick in this one. All right. So you can see the fan shroud's got a little crack in it, a little tear. It looks like at some point a belt may have come off. These are the factory fenders. You can see the Ford stamp there, although at some point it does look like this fender was probably replaced. It has some damage here to it. It was redone. Let's see. Hood. And over there, another Ford stamp. I'm sorry, I forgot to show you the tire here. The tires are they're kind of all over the place. The right rear is not very good. The one you just saw, the driver front's pretty decent. And then there's also the stamp here on the core support. Okay. And again, just little stuff, real little nicks. As far as overall body condition goes, really quite good. Some of this, not the end of the world. And let's take a look. This is by far the worst tire. This tire you're going to have to replace pretty soon. Alright, so let's hop inside, take a look at the interior. The interior on this truck's very straight. Really not much to report. Oh, sorry, that's lunch right there. Ignore that. You can see the seats. Let's see if I can back up here. Quite good shape. Looks like a 73,000 mile truck. You can see the carpets, not showing any real wear. The mirror switch button there, the top guy here is gone, but mirrors still work fine. Also, you can take a look at this in all the pictures. The pictures probably go over this a little bit better than the video. Obviously, the video is a little shaky and amateurish, as we kind of like. Okay, so I'll hop in the back seat here, and then we'll start it up and go through the systems. seconds. Okay. Oops. Sorry here, the focal lens on this thing isn't very good, so it's a little up close on everything. Doing my best here. So you can see, back seats really look just like the front seats. Pretty similar. Let me put the camera back up there. Alright. It is missing this door lens. Okay, so we'll start it up. You can see we'll wait for the lights to go out. Okay, so that's a seatbelt light and a door light. We still have actually the passenger rears open. Okay, so here's the windows, down, and then for the rear, down, and alright, how to do this without making everybody sick. And down. I was mentioning the mirrors here, they work. There they go. Oops, I'm on the wrong side. There you go. And the AC works. Blowing cold. Turn that off so you can hear me. Four-wheel drive. If you listen close, you should be able to hear the clicks from the diff. There they are. And you can see on the dash they light up. And we'll turn it back off. And there they go. Alright, so with that, we'll take it out real quick. And you can see how it does on the road. As far as the financing goes, the way that we like to do this is if you make an offer online, and after you're done with that, if we decide on a price, we'll give you a call. And let me put my seatbelt on. And then we'll just take your application online. We have prime lenders and subprime lenders that can help us out. If your credit's great and you've got a good amount down, a lot of times we can beat most banks' prices. So it's really a kind of a neat program we've signed up with to get these lenders to come in-house. The other thing I wanted to mention is when you go online and you make a deposit, make sure that that deposit is done timely, because we've had a couple people lately get upset that they didn't place their deposit soon enough and then the truck sold out from under them. We only sell the truck after the deposit is made, so you want to be sure that you get in on that. Alright, here we go. Get out here and jump on it for you. So you can see, runs real strong, real hard. Also runs quiet. Here the hands are off the wheel. It's going straight. So anyway, really good truck. With all that we had to put into this truck with the transmission, we're going to get beat up on this one pretty good. That's part of our business. So have a little compassion when making an offer. We're going to make it cheap and competitive, real competitive. It'll be under what everybody else prices their trucks at. And, pick it up for cheap and enjoy a really, solid working truck. It's got some exterior issues. The interior's, really quite nice. And obviously, as you just saw, it runs real well. So anyway, thanks. Have a good weekend.